Hi guys, George with the Selling Sunsets Group here, and you're probably wondering why I'm standing in front of this well system. Well, today we're going to break down exactly what a well system is, what it does, and if it's safe to drink and use the water in your home. Here in Southwest Florida, wells can be quite common, particularly in areas that have not been connected to municipal water, such as places like Northern Cape Coral, where it's brand new development. Owning a well is completely normal here, and is something homeowners have been managing successfully for decades. Even homes that are connected to municipal water may still have a well system, which brings us to the question as to why I have this cup of water in my hand. Is Southwest Florida well water actually safe to drink? The short answer is yes. Some actually prefer to drink their well water opposed to drinking water from the city. Having well water doesn't necessarily mean that it's better or worse than water coming from the city, but it does mean that you're in charge of testing it and managing it. But we'll get into that later. Now, we're going to briefly just go over the basics on how the well is set up here and how it actually works. So this here is the well head. We have the well dug deep down where it would be tapping into an aquifer. Inside the well, you're going to have a pump. So this box here is what's giving power to the pump. Pumps water created from the pressure from this tank, pushing water into the system. This gauge here is what tells you the PSI of pressure. Okay. So the taller tank here is actually the filtration tank. This tank here is your softener tank, which is connected to this box. This is where you would actually put the salt, okay? So typically, you would want the salt usually around half at least, or 3/4, to where it's still submerged underwater, but just peaking at the top of the water. So you want to, the reason for this is so you can have a good brine mix, a good salty mix. Because when that brine is produced, that's what's used to actually go through and take out any of the sediment or sludge, grime that's been built up into the filter and the units here, okay? Now this is more of a basic setup here for water filtration and softening. Many homeowners will elect to get another system, which is called the reverse osmosis system. This is another level of filtering to where you're filtering things like forever chemicals, the PFAs, fluoride, and you can even put a UV light to make sure that you're taking care of any bacteria or potential viruses in the water. All right, guys, now we're in front of a reverse osmosis system. This here is your main holding tank, and it's so large because a reverse osmosis process can take some time. And this is just holding water as a backup, so it's constantly filling, so you're always having water. We also have multiple filters on this unit, one being the main membrane, which is inside this housing unit. You also have the UV light inside this housing unit, which we're going to get to later. I'm going to show you what's actually inside there. And of course, you have the pressure tank, which is needed to bring the water from the ground. And this system, as I mentioned before, the water can be light years better than what you're getting from the city. The water, can be better than what you're getting from a bottle, buying from the store. Again, it's producing alkaline water. So as we said before, we're going to take a look inside here. As you can see, there's a lot of mechanics, which is the reason for it being inside this housing unit. There are some important instruments in here, one being the membrane, which has a microscopic filter, and that's going to be used to filter those forever chemicals, the PFAs, copper, lead, even things like arsenic, heavy metals. And then we have a UV light here, and that's going to knock out the viruses, any bacteria that's coming through the water. So, you know, you really have an advanced system here. Again, that's bringing the water to alkaline levels. I just wanted to mention, I didn't mention before, that these tanks, they come in various sizes. More common is 300 gallons and 500 gallons. But yeah, this is a reverse osmosis system. Many people prefer it, whether you're on city water or not. This is a great way to get bottle quality alkaline water. All right, guys, that just about does it for today. I hope we were able to answer a lot of your questions and give you more confidence to purchase a home that is on a well system here in Southwest Florida. If you do have any other questions, please feel free to leave a comment, and we're going to answer them as soon as we can. We are a team of 5 agents here in Southwest Florida that take this very seriously. As you can tell, we love to educate our clients, and we would love to guide you and find you your own piece of paradise here. If you found value in the video, it'd be greatly appreciated to give us a like and a subscription so you can follow for more, and we'll be sure to bring more value in the future. Take care, everyone, and look forward to seeing you here in sunny Southwest Florida.